Okay, hi everyone. Today we will see 5 more current affairs according to our day 20 plan. So these are the topics to be discussed in detail today. So the first is about Madhuka diplostimon. So recently, that is in October month of 2020, this tree species has been rediscovered after a gap of more than 180 years because it was first reported by Robert White. Okay, was a surgeon botanist. So after recently in a sacred grove, okay, we can say near Kunail Airavilli Shiva temple in Paravur, which is located in Kollam district in Kerala. It has been rediscovered after more than 180 years. Okay, so it belongs to the family Sapotaceae. Okay, there was a concern that it is eligible to be categorized under critically endangered list because it is the only one tree which belongs to this family Sapotaceae and has been found almost more than 180 years. Okay, so next is about caracal. It is a slender medium sized wild cat. It is mostly shy in nature. Okay, it is a nocturnal animal and it is very difficult to find, so that's why it is coming under elusive animal. So its IUCN status is least concern and it comes under appendix 1 of the sites because it is protected. Okay, in terms of we can say illegal trade or poaching should not be there, and it is protected under schedule 1, okay, which is of utmost importance under Wildlife Protection Act 1972. So there was a report in a journal that since 2001 caracal's presence was only reported in these 3 states like Rajasthan, Gujarat and Madhya Pradesh, and there were 4 biotic regions where the caracal animal can be seen, but recently the viable population can be seen only in Ranthambore Tiger Reserve in Rajasthan and Kutch in Gujarat. Okay, so there was an approval that it can be included under list of the critically endangered species because through allocating them under this critically endangered species list, and conservation efforts can be taken with the help of the centrally sponsored scheme like integrated development of wildlife habitat under MOEF-CC, that is the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. Okay, that's all about this caracal. So next one is about Mahila Kishan Sashakti Pariyojana. It is a subcomponent scheme which is coming under Deen Dayal Antyodaya Yojana, that is nothing but a National Rural Livelihood Mission scheme. So it comes under the Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare. So the primary objective of MKSP is about empowering women, that is participating women in more number, that is their workforce in larger number in agriculture, to promote sustainable livelihood opportunities for them. So there was a funding pattern, that is 90% fund will be given for northeastern states and 60% for the other states. Okay, under Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare by Government of India. So also we can say Department of Agriculture Cooperation and Farmers Welfare promote many gender based schemes, okay, gender oriented schemes to empower women, okay, for a sustainable livelihood opportunity. That's all. Reading schemes will help you to write in GS paper as well as prelims question. Okay. Next is about rollover risk. It is a term we can say while any company or a country is refinancing the debt, that time this some risk may occur because sometimes we can say that loan or other debt which is going to mature means it can be converted into a new debt also because maybe the interest rate may be higher this time. Okay, so they are telling that whenever the debt matures, that is in a shorter period time, the risk of the borrower will also increase. This kind of condition will occur only during, we can say, economic conditions like liquidity and credit markets. Okay, and this will also act as a greater risk to borrowers too. Okay, so next, usually this kind of terms in economy will be often asked in prelims question papers. Okay, so exercise Kavach, it is a large scale tri-military exercise, we can say. Okay, tri-service military exercise, so involving Indian Army, Indian Navy, Indian Air Force and the Indian Coast Guard, coming under Ministry of Defence. Okay, recently it has been held in the India's first integrated theatre command area, that is in Andaman Nicobar command area. Okay, which headquarters is in Port Blair. So this tri-service military exercise aims to give more strategic operating procedures to enhance our operational strategy because we have been attacked due to the insecure maritime border during 1993 incident, Bombay bombings, as well as we can say 2008 maritime attack, Mumbai attack. Okay, so that's why this kind of tri-military exercise in maritime borders will enhance the defense, or we can say security will be enhanced in larger number. That is, we can say, to a greater extent. That's all. So that's all for today's class. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to Dream Work Achieve channel. Also share this video to the needed aspirants. Till then, be bold, be strong, keep smiling, be happy, and be grateful to each and every work you do. Nandri.